Hey, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm in like a on the floor in my bedroom currently doing my nails. Save so much money that way. And welcome to the spin the wheel, like second episode, I guess we can call it, like spin the wheel continued, because the first spin the wheel that I did on my last video, or second, I think I posted a video since that video, so maybe not my last video, you'll see it. It's spin the wheel video, okay, you guys. Well, anyways, the wheel chose The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley, and I quite literally had to DNF it. Very much so, was convicted in my spirit, so we're not going to read that. And then the spinner wheel chose a psychological thriller by dun, 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 dun. I had to I totally forgot, so I was just like anyways, Charlie Donlea, and the book is called Guess Again. Loving the book edges. Your life may depend on it. Like, I don't know. I love short chapters. So I am already on chapter 16 and I'm only 50 pages in. I'm loving these short chapters. I'm currently very intrigued. There are some things in there that I'm like, wasn't necessary. But I do think that it's going to have a great storyline. I'm too like much in the beginning to really give you any insights on the book, so I'm just going to read you the synopsis. It says, 10 years ago, 17-year-old high school volleyball star Callie Jones vanished. A highly publicized search followed, but her body was never found. The case went cold, yet the echoes still linger. But guess again. Ethan Hall, former renegade detective turned ER doctor, left law enforcement to escape the horrors of the kid crime division. But on the 10th anniversary of Callie's disappearance, his former partner, Pete Kramer, makes a desperate request. Pete is the veteran detective who originally investigated the case. Now he's dying, and to ease his conscience and get closure for the Jones family, he needs Ethan to return to the haunting work he left behind and solve what happened to Callie once and for all. And again, amid a sweltering heat wave, Ethan's investigation gains momentum, but re-examining old evidence won't be enough. He needs a new way in, no matter how dangerous or unconventional, and it comes from the least likely of sources, an inmate in a maximum security prison. Soon, Ethan's methods draw him deeper into a twisted psychological game, because there's much more to Callie's disappearance than he imagined, including a connection with his own dark past and secrets that are still worth killing for. Wow. So we will see how this book goes, and I will give you guys some updates. But yeah, currently I'm just doing my nails on my floor. There's so much pug glitter on my floor, so I will be doing a vacuum and a steam mop. But yeah, let's do some nails, shall we? So I am using this Tipex Beetles gel polish nail glue gel. It is really awesome. And I'm also using the Beetles like almond nails, and I really am enjoying the way that they cure so quickly with my little cure lamp. I can't find my big lamp right now, but let me show you. I got too many. But that is the nail, and I'm just making sure obviously they match up and just placing them on my nail. That looks about good. I think this one's too short, so we're gonna take that off. That's not gonna work. Like the nail's already cured to the lamp within like 15 seconds. And then I'm just using this rubber base coat. It's a builder base, so it's not like regular polish, which I love it because it looks more like I've got the nails done. Let me just clip you to my shirt. Like I got the nails done professionally. However, because it's like a rubber, it tends to, like, you have to really, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you have to really know what you're doing and be very even with the coating, or it's uneven, if that makes sense. Like, it looks lumpy, almost like if you were applying acrylic powder to the nail. It's just rubber. It's a very thick consistency. It's really hard to use, but I just love the finish on it. I am going to get on Amazon later. I've kind of already have been on Amazon a little bit, and I'll put some ideas up here on the screen of what I'm actually looking at. I know I need some more nails. I'm running low on the sizes that I use out of the Beatles kit that I got. However, everything that's I'm going to show you on the screen is super affordable. Like the Sally nail polishes, they're like $4.99, and I love Sally nail polish. Also, like the Beatles nails that I'm going to post on the screen, they're also super affordable. I think they're on sale right now for $5.99 a kit, and you guys don't sleep on them. They are super good. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money to get a good quality nail. I will say though, please, please, please get this Tipex Instant Apex Nail Glue Gel by Beatles. As long as you have an LED lamp to cure it with, they cure so fast. The glue, and it stays on there, you guys. Like, it's not going anywhere. And I love that. I do one really, really, really thin layer of the of this rubber base coat. What color is this? I don't know. It's almost like a really, it doesn't say the color name on it, which is kind of weird. It's like a pinky milky color. I really like it. I love that it's super natural looking. Because lately I've just been obsessed with like super natural looking nails. But I do a really, really thin coat on the first coat of this rubber gel, just because I want to get it as even as possible. And if you do a very thick coat to begin with, I feel like it looks uneven and not, it just gets really lumpy. So then I just try to apply, and I'm applying it with my left hand, and I'm not left-handed, so this hand always gives me trouble. But yeah, I just try to get a very even coat everywhere on the nail, and I will cure it 2 more times, which is each time I do one of these, it's 60 seconds. So I'm going to cure it twice, and then I've just been using the Repair Rescue by Sally Hansen Super Strength Defense as my top coat, because I don't know if you can tell from in the bottle, it's almost like, I don't know if you guys remember getting your nails done back in the day. I'm 41, so back in the day, like 20 years ago, when cotton candy nail polish was a thing, like everybody just wanted that cotton candy finish. Well, that's what this Nail Rescue nail repair coat from Sally Hansen reminds me of. So I like to apply it on top of this after 2 minutes of curing, because I feel like it makes it dry a lot quicker if I don't do that. And it also just gives it a really clean finish in my opinion. But if I don't do that, then it takes like 6 minutes. So 6 times of curing each nail. So it takes quite a while just to do one hand. But I'll do 1 more minute of this, and then we will add this. And then I just have to do this twice more instead of 4 more times. You got your bandana on? Are you beautiful? Are you beautiful? Oh, bless you. You ready for your licky mat?
Location, and I'm sending my men, they'll be there in 10 minutes to pick you up. Wait a minute.
Hey, hi, hello, it's the next day, you guys, and I read quite a lot yesterday. I was on page 85 when I last, or 84, 85 when I last spoke to y'all, and now I am on chapter 37, page 145. And it's getting good. It's getting to the point where I do not want to put it down. I am not I'm not at the halfway mark yet, but I'm really, really close. I do have to get some things done for a couple of hours, so I'll catch y'all in a little bit, but I did want to give you an update. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but I think my favorite part about the book, besides the fact that the cover is stunning and so are the book edges, is the short chapters. And I do love how now, I was talking to you guys, I wish it was a little bit more fast paced. It's fast paced now, and I'm loving it, you guys. I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the road. I'll catch you guys in a few hours to give you updates. I hope everybody's having a great day. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Y'all, I was not prepared, okay? It is the week of, what's today? What's today? Tuesday, August the 18th, and this week is going to be in the 100s all week. So if it's actually 100, with our humidity, it probably feels like 125. I was only out there for like 15 or 20 minutes. I'm not dressed for it. I ended up just happened to be at the beach. So I'm already here. I've got to at least put my feet in the sand and read a couple of chapters, which I did. You guys, I'm liking this book. So right now I'm reading it at a 3. I'm trying to be better because I give out 5 stars like crazy, so I'm trying to like really think about it. Right now I'm gonna say it's a 3.25, but it's not bad. Like, it's a good read. I'm not gonna DNF it, that's for sure. But I'm in the car, AC blasting. I went to go put my flip-flops back on because I put my feet in the sand to get up. I thought my feet were going to burn. I thought I was walking on a pile of hot coals. So I went to go jump on my flip-flops, and they're just as hot. I'm not thinking, you know what I'm saying? I literally was probably 10 feet from where I would be on like a wooden dock to walk back up to my car. And I had to run barefooted across that sand to 10 feet to that dock. And I couldn't get there fast enough. Like, my mind went to survival mode. It was like, girl, you got to do this, but you might have red blisters on your feet. That's how hot it is here. So I'm going to head to the house. I'm going to chill out the rest of the day. I've already took a shower, but I feel like after being in that for 20 minutes, I might need to take another shower. We'll see how I'm feeling later. I need to get an iced coffee that I'm going to make from home to save some coins. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, and shout out to... who was my last? Emma. Shout out to Emma. Emma, if you're watching this, thank you so much for a great ride. Kristen Hanna is such a great author. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and I hope you like my content. So good. Just got back to the house, you guys. I'm gonna read some more and drink my cafecito. This is what happens when you have terriers as dogs. They just bark at anyone who comes up. Like right now, it's the FedEx man. You probably can't even hear me through all the bark. So the FedEx man brought, flip you back on my shirt, but I get my dog's dog food auto shipped, and this is like 11.6 pound bag of dog food. It's by the brand Jinx, and it is a good brand, and it's also super affordable, but it's grain free. The first ingredient, you always want to look at like the first couple ingredients to see what it is. You don't want it to be anything that's like highly processed, but the first 3 ingredients are lamb, beef, and lentils. This is the grass-fed lamb sweet potato and carrot recipe. This lasts her 11.5 pounds. This will last her about 8 to 9 weeks, which is awesome. So I'm gonna put this one up. I have the same bag, but it's like almost empty. I'm gonna fill the rest of her feeder up with her automatic feeder really quick, and then I'll put this one into the cabinet, or it can't fit in the cabinet when it's all the way full. So I'll just put that one there. When I open the new bag, I actually want to see exactly how long the dog food lasts her. So I'm gonna write the date on the next bag once I open it, but I'm just gonna put the rest of this in her, or whatever, if it will take all of it, but I'm gonna put it in her auto feeder really fast. I also have her, she does not like it, but it's a super supplement for snout to tail wellness. It's by the brand The Daily, but it's just like a powder. It has collagen, glucosamine, prebiotic, taurine, zinc, beta, something or another. I put some powder, like a teaspoon of powder in her food. Lately I haven't been doing it because she's been on strike. She will not eat it when I put the powder in it. But if I put like chicken broth in it with the powder and the food and mix it all together, she'll eat it. And then I do this for her flea and tick prevention because it is completely 1000% like holistic. We don't do any of those shots for the flea and tick because it actually can cause cancer, and there's so many like bad things that they be putting in our dogs, poisons, and I'm not doing it, okay? But this is by the brand Only Natural Pet, or Only Natural Pet. Do your own research, but I love it. I think my roommate's home. Hey, hi, hello. It is the next day, and I finished the book last night. It was so good. I would definitely look up the trigger warnings of the book. There are parts that I feel like it got a little dark. So just be mindful of that. But as far as like the suspense, the psychological thriller part of it, first of all, I would have never guessed like who the person was. Second of all, there's gonna be a sequel. There's gonna be another book because it ended on a cliffhanger. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of like that because I know that there's another book, and I'm just praying that the second book was as good as the first book. I'm also praying in the second book that they finally catch the other person. That's all I'm going to say. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like it, to comment that you liked it, and of course, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.